Why, hello there, fellow survivors. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Space Haven Fighting Eden. Episode 11, Low on Power and Seeking Solutions. Once the hull scrap gets up to like 4 or 5, I'll, Oh, another thing I could do, is there someone that's really good at industry? Jazz, I guess? But Jazz is also doing a lot of maintenance. Jazz is busy. I'm going to lower Jazz's botany down to neutral so he does more industry. And then raise Marauder's industry up a little bit as well and lower medical because he doesn't need to do a lot of medical. I'll do medical neutral. So I'm trying to get more industry done so that we can chip away at the backlog of the recycled stuff. But we still have just tons and tons of hull scrap left to process. Is this actually set to transfer? It is. And salvage. Oh, not transferring to salvage. Derp! Derpy derp derp derp. My bad. I think that's what you meant. Who and why is Miranda? So Miranda was captured on a ship and we rescued her. So she's part of the Merchant Federation and we just need to drop her off at a Merchant Federation base. Unfortunately, in the solar system that we're in, as far as we know, we haven't found a base yet. So she's just sort of a refugee that we're taking care of until we find a place to drop her off. TLDR, a little bit of a freeloader, but yeah, it's fine. We're doing the right thing. I'm going to feel good about it. Ooh, nice. Montronic component. That's spicy. So after we do the salvage here, I might. So I'm also gonna add rubble to this because rubble's gonna help us get steel plates for our hull stability, which is now capped at 1045 out of 1200 because we just don't have the plates to add more stability, which is going to be kind of important. Yeah, she does help a lot with the logistics. Because she's stuck on our ship. So she has nowhere else to go but to help out with just like hauling stuff. Could you not maybe process chems and water and recycling all at the same time? Our power infrastructure gotten improved, but it's not that good. Good lord. Am I in the shipbuilding business? I am not. But thank you for the resub, Settles. I am in the Pathfinder business. You wouldn't know it, though. I'm not really finding many paths at the moment. So we're nearly done with the salvaging here, and then it will be beelining to a merchant. We still have yet to build a scanner, I just realized. Looking at that priority. And I do have the power for it. Where do we build this thing? Right next to the power node over here might be smart. It doesn't block pathing, so I'll just put the scanner in the back of the ship. And what a scanner will allow us to do is we can scan enemy ships for like the inside infrastructure, but there's also zones like this one, a scannable sector, which will lead to like a discovered new sector. I don't intend to double back for that unless questing takes me back that way. But there's so you can use scanners for exploration and discovery, and you can also use scanners for military. So if we had like ship weapons and we scan an enemy ship and find out where their like power generator is, let's say, we can start firing on that power generator specifically rather than just generally their ship at large. Things like that. That's a edge case use for a scanner. And we're almost done. And yes, there is also Elsa. Yep. Once this is fully salvaged, I'll go chat with Elsa and be like, yo, do we want you? But the neck of the galaxy we're in right now, very empty. You know, this place was like full as hell, right? There was tons of trade. We might even want to jump over there to do some trade to help out with our critical resource and stuff. But I'm hoping that this cluster is also busy. I don't know. I'll ask you. Do we jump backwards for trade and Miranda? So basically, do we backtrack from here to fulfill some necessary requirements and then go to the scanning zone? Or do we just keep going to the scanning zone? You guys can vote. And once this poll's done, I'll interact with Miranda's pod and ask about what we're doing about Miranda. Overwhelming no. Okay. Okay, all the scrap is back. We're scrapping everything. Well, not so much of an overwhelming no, but definitely a no. Okay, got it. The reward that I had outstanding got fulfilled. So the only missions right now I have outstanding is the scanning station. The other reward, which I think you're referencing, was the scouting reward, and we made contact with a required military alliance ship and they paid out for it. So we're good on that front. And this thing is getting... Yo, wow, we ripped that up fast. It had a high scrap for soft and infra, and like in one day, we were just like, nope, full teardown. Sweet. Well, it's too bad Elsa isn't named Amy, because the ship's called Looking for Amy. It'd be really funny if she was in the pod the whole time. So once we wrap up this zone, I'm going to have to prioritize power over dropping to every derelict, because we are running low on power. So like mining zones for power or trade opportunities for power, and prioritizing that against everything else. Oh. Okay. Where is the outpost? I have no idea. All right. Well, I mean, that might be a trade opportunity at the very least. Are we done here? Other than Elsa? Yes. Yes. Okay. Let's go make contact with Elsa. Marauder, you can do it. The dude with a shotgun pointed to her head. You know, just normal things. You are being rescued. Do not resist. Okay. Elsa Ordo. Who's that? Raider or rescuer? I don't want to stay here. So, they are another medical researcher. They don't have a lot in the way of combat potential as a weapons of 2 max. Botany 3 max, industry 2 max. They're perceptive, but not a lot of bravery or zest. Do we accept Elsa? Yay or nay? She's a good gunner and can do operations. Potentially can be trained up to do some piloting. I don't know. She is iron-willed, for whatever that's worth. Right? She will not surrender or panic easily. Or ever. Well, not panic or Stockholm Syndrome, but surrendering has a lower chance. Wow. Alright, the yays have it. I've never seen a poll quite like that one. I'll do my best. Well, you know what that means. There it is. Welcome to the crew. Raffle timer's up. I'm going to undraft. No, wait, no, no, ship, get freaking back here. Oh, that's rude. But now we can break down this hyper sleep chamber and take those resources along with us. So, I don't have a lot of hull blocks. But let's expand what little hull blocks we've got so that we can accommodate Elsa or whatever her name is going to be. Other things to do. You can use a pistol. Where are you, actually? Yeah, get to the shuttle. And there is an item, there's some credits on the ground here that I failed to fetch. So I'm going to do one last sweep of this sector before I get going. I'll have Marauder go out. Marauder has a an oxygen tank, so he's the best suited to just like wander about in deep space. Alright, 51 credits. And a data log. I'm really bad at, like, remembering to full clear once all threats are cleared to pick everything up. So if I'm ever obviously overlooking it, just be like, yo, Rad! Wake up! Do the thing! And I'll do the thing. Maybe. Alright, this one did get picked up. The only thing here is human meat, which we will not be touching. So, we're good. I know I could enable the symmetry mode, but like I'm just doing it by hand. I'm an artist. Or something. Yep. Okay. Data was, not that I'm going to read it, Starfarer 4. Let's get moving, because I'm really low on power, and need to go buy. And with any luck, we can find the military alliance ship that's here. There's cheaper food that we could buy. Unfortunately for me, Scout, Epsilon, Talia, whatever the heck. I am here. It is there. No, that's the wrong direction. I will not be accepting that. There's a military alliance ship. Oh, you know what? Let's wait. Won't be doing that either. Oh, freaking... I was trying to catch up with the military alliance people, and they, no, not doing that. They took off. The good news is there's energy, 2 mining points of energy here. So that's fair. I dropped out to buy energy, which they don't have a lot of, but I will also buy 3 energy rods and then sell the stuff we don't really need. I have an excessive amount of chemicals, if I'm honest. So whatever they want to buy of chemicals, 3 of soft blocks. And the scrap is better to like process myself and then sell once processed, so I'm going to hold off on that. Anything else I want to buy from them? Maybe a little meat. I'll buy 1 weird meat, and then I might not buy more flamethrowers. I think I'm good. We also have roadblocks coming, but we'll deal with it. So, Quack, you are both a pod and a person. I will rename the person after you. Quackordo. That's a... oh, wait, is this the right... Yes. Yeah, okay. Quackordo. And then the pod is going to be named the Killian. So congrats to you both. I didn't do scheduling, did I? Done. And I didn't do priorities either. I'm assuming the priorities are pretty... Yeah, they were kind of fine. So, we'll do trade with these guys. I don't know where the rogue bots are. The other thing that we could do... So, here's an example of scanning. Is dropping a scan on a derelict. Well, that did not help me. Hello? Okay, apparently not. We're also, like, under active attack, so maybe I should be paying attention to that part first. So once this trade is done, I'm gonna get the hell out of here, because I'm really not interested in having to defend against rogue bots over and over and over and over. Big old no thank you. So, it is waiting for my airlock. Got it. I am the holdup. My logistics. I mean, I scheduled it while we were asleep. Ooh, civilians are coming in, though. So that's, I'm gonna stick around long enough to trade with the civvies, because there's a possibility of me being able to buy, you know, energy or whatever else I potentially need. Okay, for bedrooms. This one is going to be... Oh, so I need to duplicate this bed for now. I'm going to put a bed here. And then this bed is going to be a luxe bedroom, like a nicer one for now. Because what I was planning on doing is doing... a door here, and then this one's a little bit larger. It will shrink over time. Oh, there we go. What jobs is it? Oh, I see. Too bad we don't have solar already. This is like a super high solar zone. Over here, this will be our temporary refugee zone, I guess, because I don't really have a better place for that at the moment. The Thunder Horse. Trade. I will buy your energy. You can have some veggies. Anything else I want to sell to them? More maybe chems, because apparently I'm a chem dealer. Yep, that's it. That's good. I'm amassing quite the credits, which I'm totally fine by. Works for me. And once this trade is done, I can push on out. So this here will be for Quack. Dedicated bedroom for Quack. And then this will be for the refugee, which I need to redesign the zoning. So permissions, refugee area will not, oh, that's medbay. Yeah, refugee area will allow for this room and there. And then also crew is going to be there. Perfect. And now this is Miranda's bed. Until we're ready to drop her off somewhere. She does not, however, get a bed table. I'm going to nudge this. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll just make this like a... It's not a nicer bedroom because it's just going to be generic value or whatever, but it's just a little bit larger. But if you take a look at the comfort zone, it's not like any better of a bedroom. Like, size doesn't really matter. If it did, I'd consider bigger. Trade is done. I'm not going to bother collecting garbage. I'm just going to push on. So from here, I'm going to go there, mine, go here, mine, and then hyperdrive to my quest location and consider what's here as well. I'm not going to bother going there. So I'm only really going to be mining the energy stuff, but I'll put myself between the items in space as well. Maybe pick up the chemicals too. Now sometimes these stuff in space are kind of like rigged, where you get attacked as soon as you grab it. So just keep that in mind. Ooh, energy blocks. Man, there's a lot of items here. Just like chilling. That's great. Free stuff. I wonder if I'll get attacked grabbing it though. And sorry, we don't have your bed yet. I will make that a high priority. Quack is sleeping on the ground. Now, at some point, we might want to consider expanding our grow op to accommodate the additional crew members that we've been adding. It has not escaped my... energy is still way more the critical resource, but yes, getting additional grow is, in the long run, smart. How's the vapor level? Oh, good question. Standard. Low. We collected it. We got water for it. Let's see. Yeah. Water and ice is like... I mean, I don't usually have issues fulfilling water needs. I'll put it that way. It's not a bottleneck I typically experience, so it doesn't surprise me that that's fine. If I want to have a larger grow room, let's work towards that now. I'm going to put a door here, and then remove these doors and try to put another grow bed in here. Symmetrically expanding the ship accordingly. Will you be compartmentalizing grow beds? Nope. I'm going to be adding it all to one room for now. That might change in time, but for now, that's the plan. And we're almost done mining. Picked up more raw chems. Sweet! Alright, next research is going to be crawler and hamster, just because why not, I guess. It's not maybe the highest priority. Before I commit to that, actually, let's reassess. Advanced nutrition might be more important, just to be able to stretch our food a little bit more. But once we're done expanding the grow a little bit, because we got scanner, so I'll add and grow food. Once we expand our grow a little bit, incorporating more solar power is obviously going to be a high priority, but that's going to require a fair bit of infrastructure. So the solar panels are mostly infra, but some energy blocks, and the problem is I don't really have a lot of energy blocks, so I have enough for one panel for now. And then there's the case of like where to physically put it. Maybe I'll put one in here. I don't love going to zero though for resources, because there's not a lot of room for like repairs or whatever, but I'll do it for now. But incorporating more solar into the build is going to be a high priority going forward. All right, so we're done. Actually, Glitch, just let us jump, or whoever's on the panel. Butcher out, I guess. All right, we are headed here. I'm just going to fast travel double jump. I don't care. I don't need to talk to them. And I might want to stop for ice before leaving, too. But a lot of our energy scarcity has been subsequently kind of solved. How comfortable is it in there? That's just a 20? Yeah, it's fine. Should be no issue. Yeah, I like the coffee symbol for their leisure. It's like, yep, that checks out. So, different sectors will have different solar output. And the energy panels here are going to partially subsidize the amount of power that we need to burn through burning the energium for power. So essentially, like, the more solar we add, the better, to be able to rely far less on, like, burnt energy. I mean, I think of, like, energium as basically, like, space coal. And the less space coal that you have to use, the better. So transition away from space coal for solar is, in the long run, smart, because then whenever we just need power, we can just sit in a high solar output area and we'll be okay. Am I going to put another hyperspace bed? Ooh, good point. I should, and it didn't occur to me. So yeah, we're going to need another one of those. So facility, hyperspace chamber, and I don't have the energy blocks for it. So that's going to suck for whoever has to endure that. Maybe with that in mind, I will try to trade with the Military Alliance ship for another energy block before I leave. That all of a sudden makes a lot more sense. So I do have a battery, the power capacity node so far for the solar, but yeah, more the merrier for sure. And we're almost done here. Yeah, okay, we're done. If I wanted one more big grow bed, let's say like that. Let's add Also, this wall is wrong. Like, I don't know why it's hasn't gone back to normal. So mirror mode. What axis is this? This is, yeah. Alright. So I have mirror mode on now. And with mirror mode on, let me try to memorize where I want to put it. So it's 4 or 5. 5 tiles. So I'll do it like that. And then I'll try to make whatever edits we make on the other side look right for our research room, because I know it's going to be a little weird over there. So if the military hasn't claimed this derelict, I could also do that for tech blocks if they don't have any, or energy. Oh, they have energy blocks. So I'm going to buy 2 energy. I'll buy all 3 energy blocks. I have so much coin now. That should be fine. And then that's really all I want. Maybe buy 1 more energy rod. Now this derelict has actually been claimed by the Military Alliance, and they are done exploring a fair bit of it. So this is not maybe something I need doing. They did. Oh, they're asking for my help. It's an alien hive. Okay, guys, should I help them with the alien hive? Basically, they were doing this and they got captured, and they are requesting my assistance. So it's up to you if that's something you want me to do or not. But fortunately, we did get the energy blocks we need for the hypersleep chamber and maybe more solar. Maybe. Yeah, flamethrower action time? Yeah, probably, right? Sorry, Miranda, you are exposed like that. Put another wall in. I mean, she should just be happy she's alive, right? Also, low-key, that's totally a fine place to sleep, because it's not too close to the grow beds with lights. Yet it's doing a lot of lifting. Okay, looks like... Did I time this out? Oh, I might have. Yeah, okay. I don't know what happened, but, the military ship is, a derelict now. Well, finders keepers. So... Yep. Alright. It's free real estate. They all died. Yep. Yep. I am gonna stick around and do some extra rootin' tootin', lot of lootin'. Also, what the hell is going on? Oh, I guess you were not happy with that sleeping spot. You are mental breaking. Okay, copy that. That was not comfy. Wee. Maybe it was unnecessary to needlessly antagonize our refugee. Ah, well. Well, there's not exactly a time limit for responding to that request now, the help request. But Panther, Jazz, Marauder, and Ocherot, let's get you out there anyway. First things first, let's check out the military ship. Because there actually might be someone, like, unconscious or something. I don't know why this went dead. You know what? Hold on. Suits on, guys. And get oxygen. Actually, just go into the shuttle and then exit, and then you should have oxygen. No! Wait! Shoot! I forget how to do this. Is there... I think there's a way to just tell them to, like, wear suits as a default. Okay, whatever. They're not suffocating, so I'm gonna ignore it. So I don't know what happened here. Is this like a Weyland-Yutani ship? The Nostromo? Like, what's going on? It's gonna be, pretty freaking profitable, though, to strip down a military alliance ship. I mean, it's... I'm not violating any laws here. Like, I didn't do any of this myself. I didn't kill anyone. They just died, and I don't know why. But it's seized by me now. So, before I forget, let's draft and, have Marauder go over here. Just a bunch of flamethrowers. Copy that. It's gonna be pretty nice. Alright. Transfer. Whole heaping lot of everything. Over. All 91 items. Yeah, they must have died on the derelict trying to do what they were asking me to do. I'm gonna guess. So, they should have been a little bit more patient. Also, I'm assuming that these guys are smart enough to put on their suits when they break life support. I forget whether they are smart enough for that or not. But, I'm gonna learn the truth soon, I guess. Streamer luck? Yep. Yep. I won't refute that. Pretty good. Got a whole bunch of flamethrowers, too. And then all that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful scrap. Oops. Not there. Nope. Alright, how about this? We'll put in the grow bench first, and then I will wall fill. We'll be able to make some sort of bedroom for them. I just don't know what it will look like. Oh, let's hope the civilians don't think I, like, killed them. That's not a thing. But, you know, it does look a little sus. Squatters' rights. Oh, it's the Thunder Horse. Again. Well, we're pretty good on energy now. They have really cheap energy blocks, though. Given that I want to invest heavily in solar, and they have good infra blocks, let's do that. Like, big way. Go, go, go. I don't care about the cost. It will pay for itself for sure in the long run. I'll subsidize a little bit for some of the processed blocks I've obtained. Also, I don't need this many painkillers and bandages. It almost looks like I have a drug problem. So I'll get rid of some of that stuff. So you can kind of see the design I went for. We actually have like some proper bedroom areas now and a full grow room. So it's a far more usable space. Quack's gonna have a bit of a lack of comfort for a bit. Unless I prioritize this, which I really ought to. High priority. Thank you for tuning in to Space Haven Finding Eden, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Pathfinders.